We are now connected with Amartha's founder and CEO, Andi Taufan Garuda Putra. Good evening, Mas Taufan. Thank you so much for being here with us at the daily wrap up right here on C Today.
Hello, Mbak Carol. Thank you
Hi,
for
Mas.
having
Good
me.
evening.
Very excited to share more on our topic today.
Yes, it's a pleasure, Mas. Of course, we want to know more about Amartha, but let us delve in our discussion. I want to read you a statement by a former president of the World Bank Group, Jim Yong Kim, in 2014. He stated, "Universal access to financial services is within reach, thanks to technologies, transformative business models, and ambitious reforms. As early as 2020, such as instrument as e-money accounts, along with debit cards and low-cost regular bank accounts, can significantly increase financial access for those who are excluded," he stated. Now, in the capital or economic sector cities, this has been normalized, myself fine. But what about rural areas in Indonesia? Has this scheme equally adapted in every part of Indonesia? Your 2 cents on this, Mustafa.
I think the topic on this one's definitely if we see in the big cities in Indonesia, most of the people already digitally literate, financial inclusion's already penetrated for all of the segments, all level of the societies.
Yes.
But the challenge remains in the majority populations at the remote areas or people in the village.
Right.
And what we are doing here in Amartha, since I started back in 2010, is how we can empower micro entrepreneurs to get access to finance. We reach the unreachable, we serve the underserved, helping this, especially women micro entrepreneurs in the village, so they can get access to finance. And now it's not about only access to finance, but also how we can digitize these segments, digitizing access to finance for them, so they can thrive with this booming economy in Indonesia. Yeah. So they will not left behind. Yeah.
Exactly, Mustafa, especially where G20 summit is, it's in the horizon right now, and our SMSCs is going to be the the powerhouse of Indonesia itself. This is where it is the medium and platform for we're showcasing our products and creativity of Indonesia. Now, regarding of the COVID-19, it seems our SMSCs are just getting to more digitalized. They're putting their marketing issues on it and the way that they have to do digital financial also. Do you think because of what's been happening for the past 2 years because of COVID-19 that now they're more accustomed to it?
So your question with regards to how we can use the way I see it's not because of this pandemic. We also see the momentum how we can help this community, especially those in this village, to also accelerate their business to go to digital. And that's also the way I say, especially for this in India underserved, these micro businesses. They are the backbone of our economy, micro, small, medium businesses. And the pandemic helped these sectors to adapt and also thrive. I mean, because some of our now we are in Amartha, we are serving more close to 1 million micro entrepreneurs across Indonesia. And the way I see is their non-performing loan, although it was impacted in the early days of this pandemic, but now they can recover, they can rebound on their business. And the way I see also the business is also transforming, adapting with the situations. For example, our at that time the policy of school lockdown and school from home and also government lockdown relates to minimal activity in public space. So those economies, those businesses need to find ways to sell their products. And what in some of the businesses, when they mostly sell food stalls, they change the model. They learn more about how to sell foods online, how to use online platform to sell foods, and it's happening in most of our borrowers in Amartha. So yeah, very exciting to also helping them not only through access to finance, but also helping them to digitizing their business model through offline, online approach.
And that is the way through globalization, Mas Taufan. Now, as we said before, Amartha has contributed to more financial inclusion in Indonesia. In your opinion, what financial products and services are currently needed the most in the community or public?
What currently needed the most? Okay,
Yeah.
from our from my point of view, with our experience in this financial services sectors, definitely for micro small businesses, access to lending is quite crucial for these segments, especially uh, uh, seamless process to get access to lending with affordable interest rate. And I think most of the peer-to-peer lending company, fintech company nowadays, they can offer these services. So hopefully we can accelerate this access to finance for access to lending for majority populations in Indonesia. Second thing is also the trend that is growing is also investment products. So as these as we see that there are more options for people to invest their money, and also there is more options for people to diversify their investment. And very interesting to see there are a lot of new ways for people invest their money, like cryptocurrency, and stock trading. But also one of the real impact that we can do is impact investing for platform like Amartha. They can invest directly to real economy, to these micro entrepreneurs businesses, and also get very attractive returns, like 12 to 15% per year, which is very competitive and attractive for those who are looking for alternative or diversifying their investments. And yeah, I think these new ways of investing money also is become very attractive for especially this years and beyond. Yeah.
Right, Mas Taufan, especially seeing Amartha with the P2P services and the social impact. I think that really beneficial, especially for the community in the rural areas or also in the villages, and also it's a good impact also for the funders and also in the investors. Now, Mas, is there, we know that Amartha has been now for about a decade. Are there any challenges when you start founding this and until now? And was it hard for you to educate on a digital finance literacy?
Yeah. So when we are talking about making this majority of the populations in the remote areas, in the villages, to get access to finance, infrastructures, access to internet is definitely a must. Yeah. And now we can conveniently have 4G access in big cities, in Jakarta and other big cities, but not in the village. And so the challenge of high-speed internet access all over Indonesia definitely is the main trigger for driving access to finance for majority of the populations. And then also I think now as the cost of the smartphone, it's getting cheaper. Most of the people can get access to digital product easily, and the challenge is to make sure they can get the most affordable financial products for them, for the loan, for and other financial services, and for Amartha, how we can continue serving this segment, especially those people in the village. And the other challenge that we see now is when we talk about investments as well. So so we can help these millennials and also people who have more money and looking for new investments. They can definitely how to educate them to diversify their investment. That's not only generate return from them, but also creating impact to the micro small businesses, and introducing about crowdfunding platform and peer-to-peer lending that can generate predictive return could be the current challenge as well for Amartha.
Right, and of course challenges we know will be progress, especially as we're seeing that Indonesia will be the host of G20 summit. This is an open gateway, a paved way for the international or the global world to see how Indonesia can participate and see how we are doing right now. So thank you very much, Mas Taufan. And of course, thank you for your insights on digital financial inclusion. And we know the contribution from Amartha, helping the community for educating on digital finance literacy, and also contribution of investors and the funders with their investments, not only for profit, yes, not only for funders, not only for profit, but also as a positive ripple on the social impact right here in Indonesia. Thank you very much, Mas Taufan, for your time this evening. We'll see you more on other discussion right here at the Daily Wrap Up. Thank you so much, Mas Taufan. Have a great one.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Caroline. Bye bye.
Bye. Have a great evening. Stay safe.